Okay. So, can't remember what happened last time. Oh, I rescued a supporter that is working against the Mindflayers, and I beat up Morphlings. I think that's what they were called. Changelings, something things. Evil shapeshifters that were pretending to be the Harpers. Okay, so that's where Sheres's caress is, which is something else I needed to mess with. How do I get in there normally? Not there. Okay, on the roofs. Okay, I think that's the way in. Jump down here. D group. Karlak, get down here. Okay. So over here is the... what is this?
Calms, calms.
Hello? Can I help you? What do you want?
Yay! You spoke to me! Nobody ever talks to me! My name's Narber, adventurer to be, soon to be the best adventurer anyone's ever seen. As soon as I figure out what kind of adventurer I want to be. What do you think? Can I be a fighter?
Follow your dreams and find out.
Right you are. I'll just find something to punch, I guess. It won't hurt, will it? No, surely not.
I don't know, if your fists aren't strong enough, they will. Like, you don't have, like, calluses built up and... Carmen Pennygood.
Hi, stranger. Thanks for stopping by Calm's Gums. I'm Calm. Well, Carmen. What can I do you for?
No. Let's take a look at your wares.
Sounds good. Get you something a bit fresher than your current outfit.
Wish there was a way to, like, preview it on my character. Hats. Meh.
Remember. About some good old-fashioned cotton.
So, what do you do, Nabber?
Roar! 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 Are you scared? Did you wet your pants? Did you? Did you?
You decided to try being a
That's
barbarian?
right. You got it! Yay! So how did I do? Are you quaking in your boots with fear?
Not even slightly.
Appreciate the honesty. Oh, oh well. Back to the narbing board.
Okay.
I got it. That watcher sent him flying.
Anything up here? Nothing really.
We're shopping for a
How else was I supposed to see the rock
dinner with my parents, remember?
This armor was such a bargain. We can't return it.
I'd love to chat, but I've got a suit to find. Who knew buying something so simple would take the bones of a day?
Invented the steel watch.
You have got to check out Dan Thelon's dancing acts. Their leatherwork is amazing.
Okay.
And the
Let's go to Carlsgard's.
other person with you. They enjoyed it.
Who are you?
If you are in need of some pleasurable assistance, might I direct you to Sharess's Caress? I only deal with referrals.
Is this a... What, is this like a brothel or something? What the hell am I mean, okay, caress. Yeah, it makes sense. What is this? Tavern down this way. Hmm. Hello? What are you? Oh, you're the little flying elephant thing. Hoots Hooligan.
Another case closed, another bottle open. Huzzah to Valeria! Hang on a tick. I recognize that face. You were talking to Yanis after I left the temple. I'll bet she's put you up to something.
I found new evidence, investigator.
Why must you busybodies insist on interrupting a perfectly good night? I know that look. You remind me of Devella. Fine. If you doubt my conclusions, out with it. What have you found?
I spoke to both corpses. They were killed by a dwarf dressed in red.
That doesn't make sense. Why would this dwarf kill Father Lorgan? I need something more than vague allegations. I want something compelling. Hard, tangible evidence, and nothing less.
A group of shape-shifting assassins were under the temple.
While that is startling, it still doesn't disprove my theory that Brilgor killed Father Lorgan, does it? That's what you need if you want to change my mind. Hard evidence. A reason, too, if you're at it. Why was Lorgan killed?
I found the murder weapon you missed.
That's quite the discovery. Doesn't tell me everything, though. Why was Lorgan killed?
Could be with how he's helping the refugees.
Doesn't quite cut it here, I'm afraid. I need a solid, provable motive. Come back when you've got some real evidence.
I have real evidence. You just don't like that. You jerk of an elephant. You banana elephant. Hoots Hooligan, what do you have?
Now, that there's a face I'd remember if I'd seen it. Welcome to Sharess's Caress. What can Hoots do for you, stranger? You got a taste for ale, I reckon. Or maybe... Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you in the wink of a spectator's eye.
I bet a barkeep in this place hears all sorts of stories.
Ah, forget it. My new brew could drop you... But... You poke some folk hard enough, they're bound to squeal. And Mamselle Elmira there looks about ready to burst.
I'll give your new brew a try.
Chum. Hoots Hooch packs a stronger wallop than all 10 of my knuckles. Could beef you up, sharpen your tongue, or knock you out cold. No telling till the first drop hits your gullet.
Take my chances.
Damn! The man knows what he wants. First one's on the house. So, don't come bawling to me if your big toes fall off or your tongue coils in a knot.
Like to see what you have.
Have a look.
Necklace. Amulet of the Drunkard. While wearing this amulet, regain 2 to 8 hit points per turn while drunk. Additionally, increase the duration of your inebriation by 5 rounds.
All set, are you?
So I could become a drunken brawler?
You're really nice.
A weary traveller, battered and bruised, you come for sustenance, no, decadence. A mien cool as ice, yet eyes burning hot. Oh yes, I know your bliss.
What's my bliss?
A sturdy dwarf, a leather whip, she gives, you receive. Or have I misjudged you?
I would say you've misjudged. You're way off, I'm afraid.
Am I? Your eyes tell a story, sweeting. You crave more than pleasure, you crave penance. It's Fion you seek, our stern librarian. She isn't here today, alas. Your penance must wait. Well, we've other ways to fill your void. A drink for one, a pair of drow for another. Choose your sin.
So, the bartender said that she's willing to... This lady is about to reveal information if I poke her enough or whatever. So, other options?
Nisha, our lovely nymph. But she's engaged in the nymph's grotto on the top floor, sweeting. The client's a favourite of hers, too. I doubt you'll be able to tear her away. But we are blessed to have a devil in residence at the moment. A temporary guest. But he asked that I send any potential clients his way. Everyone who's paid a visit looks quite changed by the experience.
Did the devil happen to give you his name?
Indeed he did. Raphael. Exceedingly handsome, and with a voice that could make the foulest blasphemy seem the sweetest hymn.
Will the librarian be back tomorrow?
Ceasing. I'm no fortune teller. If I had a crystal ball, I promise I'd already have consulted it. Truth is, Fion's gone well missing, and my hands may be skillful, but they were not made to turn every last stone she might be hiding behind.
You need help. Let me find Fion for you.
To service is my calling, not to be served. But I'd be a fool to say no. The girl kept my coffers near overflowing. 2 flights up, then turn right, and right again. That's Fion's pleasure room, Elminster's library. Here, take the key.
On other matters,
Listening?
Drow escorts. What does this lead to?
Twins, yes. Hands of such skill they could turn stone to silk. Your body could suffer no knot they can't untangle. They're through the curtain to the right. You'll need coin and stamina in abundance to enjoy their services, but the gold will be as well spent as you are.
Okay, so do I have this already? Fast travel. I don't. So I need to get.
Why does Bronze Crossing have so few lodgings? We need at least a double bed.
How about the flop house?
Come here.
It has plenty of spare beds.
Why the autosave? What the hell did I just walk into? I just wanted the waypoint. Brago's Flop House?
Somewhere warm and safe. Looking for lodgings? Don't bother. All the decent places are gone. Damned coronation.
The missus and I have been dreaming about the city. No more sleeping rough. Didn't expect to find it locked down tighter than a watcher's fist.
Dude looks like the Prince Charming from Shrek. Well, Tusks. Traveler Griska.
Word to the wise. Give that ill-mated temple a wide berth. Rude buggers. Certainly not bringing my trade there again.
What's your trade?
Let me show you.
Nothing I'm too interested in.
Pleasure doing business.
Okay.
We can bond with caliber people and pray none of them has sticky fingers.
Sir, good, sir. Give me 3 days and... Oh, apologies.
What's up?
You were someone else. Greetings, so forth, so on.
What do you know about Fion Goldgrind?
One of Mamselle's girls who laughs like a star's twinkle. Not seen her for a 10
How do you translate a star's twinkle to a laugh?
Not that I'm counting.
I'm looking for a killer. A dwarf dressed in red, kind of like you.
How dare you accusing an upstanding citizen like me of being a dwarf? I'm a halfling, you oaf.
Alright. My fault. However, if my character makes that mistake, that means other people can make that mistake, which means that it doesn't have to necessarily be a dwarf.
Come to Baldur's Gate, he said. Adventurers get welcomed as heroes, he said. Poxy Drim and his bleeding notions.
Bloody ages we spent hiking from Murren, and they won't let us in the city proper. Bollocks. We're adventurous, damn it.
Adventure means nothing here anymore. No respect.
Damn right. I can't believe they wouldn't let us in. The bridge guard chatted some shite about a coronation. Couldn't really make head nor tail of it.
The master plans to expand his territories.
Bloomin' hell, you look famished. I've got some victuals that'll warm you right up.
What do you have? Or, no, I'm looking for
Fion.
gold grain.
Poor lass. Works her arse off for the mumselle, but don't get much in return. Not seen her mug for a carp's age. I figured she'd gone up the road while the going was good. Killer on the loose, cult army marching wee way. Been thinking I might scarp her too.
What do you have?
a skeg at these. That should do you.
What do you reckon, lad? You trust these steel watcher thingamajigs?
I could throw them.
Aye, I'll second that. It's alright where we can get work repairing them, but what happens when they build something else to do that? It's no good, I tell ya.
It is our job.
One more mark, then we can go.
Glowy-eyed dude. I got stealth. I think I'm good. 38.
The master said we have enough. The Black Mass is ready to begin.
It's not for the master. It's for me. I want a beating heart there, ready for me when the Mass is complete. And we're finally granted our freedom. After 200 years of rats, I think we deserve a real drink.
There is no time. We are expected back at the palace.
Relax. The Black Mass won't start until Master drags Astarion from whatever hole he's hiding in. We have time to find one more person.
I'm game if you're looking for volunteers.
Oh, hello, beautiful. Aren't you a sight to behold?
You must excuse my brother. He forgets that we have a very pressing engagement.
You must excuse my sister. She's a terrible bore. But you look like someone who enjoys a party. There's a celebration being held in the palace of Cazador Zar. Why not join us?
Sure, I'll see you there.
Great! The palace looks out over the lower city. You won't be able to miss it.
Forgive us for not escorting you there, but my brother and I must attend to another matter first.
Yes, dear sister, I know we have places to be. We'll leave once our good friends here have departed. I look forward to seeing you at the palace, though. It'll be a once-in-a-lifetime experience. I promise.
Okay. What the hell is going on with me? Oh, that's my aura thingy. Hey, can I go in this door? It's all dark. Is there something special in here? Doesn't look like it. Oh wait, no.
I fought proudly alongside Harper's once. That's a friendly-looking shadow. Can't keep me out.
Swift as my feet
Okay.
can carry me.
Got the book. Read. I've not written a diary before. Dashkin said it might do wonders to settle my mind. Maybe distance is just what happens when the weens grow up, but it's still hard. My boy's never left the nest before, really. Never cared to. I know he's older than most who still live with their mams, but I've never cared about that, and I don't think he has either. It's just, he acts so differently, too. Secretive, rude, brash. Gods, I don't know about this. Maybe Dashkent was wrong? I don't feel better at all. Okay, Dashkent. Dashkent, Raynard, Griskas. Dashkent. Where's the dwarf? Or, yeah, there he is, okay.
Alright, time to skulk about. With a flick of the wrist.
Okay. Dashkent. I was doing none.
Better be cautious. Breathe quiet. Move with care.
Group mode. Okay.
Don't waste a step.
Dashkent, what does your note say? For the eyes of Sir Frago, Atuna only. Greetings and so forth. I'm writing to you on this most auspicious day, marking my 6th year of gainful employment in your service. I have enjoyed and believe I've performed admirably each moment of these duties, and hence I have a simple request. In case an increase in salary of 1 gold piece, 6 silver, and 9 copper per month. That has been precisely calculated to augment my rather humble lifestyle in accordance to a rising cost of living and a little bit of extra money for nice bread. I do so love a good loaf. Good bread is good. It would perhaps behoove me to mention that Charis's Caress has offered very competitive rates for janitorial staff at the moment, if that at all sways your decision, though I am certain your very generous soul needs no such encouragement. Yours in health and sickness, as per the terms of my contract, Dashkent Molliver. Hey, Dashkent.
I should speak up.
It is you. Most definitely not anyone else. Salutations and hello and whatnot.
Bean's gone missing. Don't you think that's odd?
I hadn't thought her missing, just not here. Or elsewhere. Oh,
Huh.
I suppose that's like missing, but with extra words. You don't suppose the murderer who's on the loose got hold of her? Oh, goodness, no. It's too horrible to imagine.
Were you expecting someone else?
Sir Frago Antuna. A most generous soul, I assure you.
Uh-huh. Rago and Tuna. Hmm. Hmm.
What if they build a machine that can drink points, but half the bloody city out of jobs, that?
So where is the landlord? Wooden chest, wooden chest. Shabby wardrobe. Oh. Hello, ladder. Where do you go?
Sharess's caress isn't just about whistling the whistle.
Shapeshifter's key unlocks the door.
We can bond with 10 other people.
That's not good. More shapeshifters. Okay, bloodstained note over there. Bloodstained parchment over here. Those wishing to face the Dreadlord Tribunal and enter the Temple of Baal must slay the targets on this list and frame the corpses as a murder by the Cult of the Absolute. Bring the victim's hand as proof of the killing. Walk in blood, aspirant. Duke. Valen Stelmane, Elfsong Tavern, Lower City killed. Father Lorgan killed. Dribbles the Clown killed. Alexander Rainforest. Office near the Counting House. Frank Pure Tree abode near Fireworks killed. Cora Highbury, large home near Baldur's Mouth Gazette, Lower City. She's still alive. Figaro Pennygood. Facemaker's Fashion. So these people are still alive. Chef Rovere, Elfsong Tavern, Blushing Mermaid, Van Thamper Villa, and Frederick Hewn in the Hewn House in the Upper City. So 2 in the Upper City and everything else in Lower City, aside from these 2 in Rivington. Simple plans.
Full of shapeshifters. Father Lorgan's name is written here too.
The sheep butchered with creative zeal. What? Why? Okay. Read. Despite the detailed illustrations of muscle and bone, it is quickly obvious that this is no medical journal. The language throughout is practical but unrefined, describing how to get the best cuts of meat with bits considered knolled chum and how to deal with a range of stains and odors. Several scratchy annotations detailing how to adapt these techniques for more human-shaped bodies. Scarlet leather armor. Send that to the Asterion. Send the camp. Send the camp.
No traps, please.
Near the bed.
You notice some blood has pooled on the wooden floor.
Add bonus. Okay.
You notice the blood's source. A body hidden under the bed.
Is it the landlord? Pull out the body? No, it's Fionn Goldgrind. Fionn's key.
I know this key. It's identical to the one held by that corpse in the tunnels.
Best of wives and best of mothers. Pick up as proof of whatever. Can I cast you?
Let me guess, you need something.
Yes, I need you to cast a spell for me. Maybe. Maybe I need you to cast a spell for me.
Let's march! Nature's servant awaits.
Do I need to cast a spell?
The corpse regards you lifelessly.
What is this place?
Landlord. Contraband storage.
How did you die?
Murdered by my son.
Oof, your son. It's probably not really your. It's probably not really your son. Who is your son? Where can I find your son?
Remains silent. It does not know.
Why did your son kill you?
His secret. My sweet boy. Why?
The spell's power wanes. You can ask no more questions.
Two hands now, 2 hands, 2 of them more needed, not enough. Must cover myself in the glory to be covered in blood more. The hell's unleashed. Read this real quick. Yep. Send to camp. See if this triggers anything. Send to camp. Take these. Take that. Okay, Traveler's Chest over here. Karlak. Karlak. Hmm. Is there another floor up?
I'd probably break his nose. Good boy.
Have to keep going.
Almost looks like there could be, but... Teleport here.
Going inside.
Something's on my mind.
People are just walking into Sheres's caress like it was any old business. No disrespect to you, of course, if you're a patron.
Mate, it's your birthday. You deserve to cut loose.
Okay, so... Son trying to join the ball cult or whatever? There's a cat I can talk to.
Your pleasure is mine, sweeting.
I found Fion's corpse. She's been murdered.
Ye gods, the poor thing! Oh, by the mother of cats, I pray she didn't suffer. I'll miss that face. Else, the regulars will miss her more. They swarmed her like honeybees at the hive. Oh. Losing Fion slashed a big hole in my coin purse. I should get to replacing her.
Alone's dead and you're concerned about money?
Sweeting, this is Baldur's Gate. I've seen more murders than a butcher's right eye. There'll be time for tears. Cruel as it is, I must turn my mind to business, or, more precisely, the lack of it.
I'm sure you could spare a little something from me since I went and gave you this news.
Coin, but I offer sin in abundance. Talk with the Drow twins in the tap room. They're legends among the regulars, almost myths. Tell them they're your gift from the Mamselle, and let them show you why. Anything else on your mind, sweeting?
Hmm.
I want to. You're looking parched, sweetheart. Another tankard?
How's, darling? Another sip and I'm like to spill over. But other hankering for spicier flavours. How about you give me a taste?
Everything all right here?
Right as falling rain. What's it to you, chuffer?
Don't worry your pretty head about the fist, love. I can play them all like a lute.
Okay. Let her handle the situation.
What'd you say, doll? Have a sit on my lap. Let's see what pops up.
Darling, how you set me a quiver. You are a beast among men. No, a dragon, setting my phoenix nest aflame. I shall slake your thirst, dragon. You will part your lips and drink of my essence.
Why am I still standing here?
I will drink your essence.
Hoots, order up! Another tankard for the fist.
Hey. Who are you?
Damn, Hoots. That new batch burns stronger than a pit fiend's fist.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Take it however you want. But I'll be having my usual from now on.
Something's off about this one. On your guard.
Oh. It's Raphael's favorite misadventurer. Good to see you again, even if you have put me out of pocket. The boss bet me 5 soul coins you'd reach the city in one piece. He rented a room upstairs in the hope that you'd drop by.
What does he want with me?
He wants to help you save the world. What else?
Yeah, I don't believe that. Action! Thank you so much for the raid! Going around trying to solve a murder and about to go confront a charming demon, I guess? How's your stream tonight, and how are you doing? Am I allowed in here? Oh, I thought this person was just a torso.
A scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my...
9 hells! You followed me all the way here? What could you possibly want with me now?
You think you're close? Oof. Yeah, it's always like that, where it's like, oh, I feel like I'm close to the end, and so like, no. You just finished the tutorial, now you got 40 hours of gameplay left. I found some rather sinister things in your basement.
Sinister? Nonsense! Those are experimental toys. Guaranteed to bring a smile to the face of even the unhappiest child. They're extremely precious, and you shouldn't be poking around in my workshop and tampering with them.
Probe his mind for the truth. Got the bad ending. Yeah, when games have multiple endings, the true ending is typically the hardest.
There's no evidence that links this back to you. And you definitely locked the basement before you left.
I'm taking you down.
What? No, wait!
Yes, toggle non-lethal. Yes, please go rest up. Again, thank you for the raid. I greatly appreciate it.
There are a scant few customers today. This might end up being the first day in years I end with my hand alone for company.
So distracted recently.
You keep scaring your regulars off, Swan.
Fog coursing through my
That
brain.
blacksmith was paying me to use the clan fever.
Why did I get minus for beating up the guy that was, like, doing stuff to people?
You can stare as much as you like.
Okay. I didn't want to get up here. I just wanted to go talk to this dude.
Fiddling. Throw a few coins our way and let us play on into the night.
When the music stops, I will die. We'll continue dancing.
You have the key to my heart.
My. I can
I
tell
like
you
the
are a
outfit
special
on
one with a single glance.
the
You
sister.
have but to ask, and we can grant you a moment of
Nah,
pleasure.
Machine Garrow.
Don't be shy.
An intriguing pair.
Or Machin Garrow.
Takes me back to my youth.
I like the gold details on the back of this dress. How'd you end up here?
I used to work as a courtesan back home, and my sister as an artisanal masseuse. But men are treated like dogs by the Underdark's matriarchs, so we fled.
We found surfacers craved the body of a drow like a drug. Life is easy in our line of work.
Are you sure this is where you want to be?
It was not my work itself that has ever been a challenge to me, merely the circumstances. I worked in this business in the Underdark, but it grew to festering monotony. The entirety of drow culture is obsessed with bondage beyond reason. While such activities have their charms, I yearned to reach greater depths. And there is no society on this planet more laterally, imaginatively, and confusingly depraved as that of Baldur's Gate. Although of late, I do feel like I've seen everything. Perhaps you'll show me something new.
I'm glad you found a place you feel safe.
I'd have to restrain myself far more than any play bindings do if I worked in another field. This is a place where I can be myself boundlessly. There are so many who come to me speaking of a fixation that no one else has ever been able to share with them, and never will again. A once-in-a-lifetime moment of passion. Every day. What could be better? Don't you want to try it? Trust me, you don't want to miss my signature Mesobaranzan love trick.
Is that how you said it?
Is that your partner with you? What a gorgeous couple. Perhaps we could come to an agreement.
Why are you interested in my partner?
Well, there are two of us, aren't there? Use your imagination.
Leave for now. Can I go back here? Is there any reason to be back here? Chorizo.
Not that type of service down here, love. I've got a husband. And you ain't my type.
I'm not looking. Or got any food to spare?
I suppose, if you're willing to pay for it.
Pig's head and salami.
Now get out from under my feet, would you?
Okay. So Raphael's supposed to be up here somewhere.
Every side is tried and tested.
Time to get going.
Just to be safe. Nothing there. Nymph's Grotto sign.
Nymph's Grotto.
I'm curious.
Just have such a headache. I wish I could kiss you better. I mean,
Do you have... I was saying you have a headache. I was thinking you might have the, tadpole. Split up group mode. Sneak.
forget your world. These four walls are our world.
Don't mind if I do.
Such fog coursing through my brain.
Look at me. You need only think of me.
Hello?
Another step forward.
What's going on here? I'm here to interrupt your sexy times.
Tell me, am I beautiful?
More than beautiful. You are the aurora stretched across the north skies. You are the golden dunes swept across the Calym. You are the fruit of the forbidden palm, soft on my skin, sweet on my tongue.
Are you guys gonna notice I'm standing here? Or am I just gonna stand here awkwardly, quietly?
And salvation.
Hi.
Your parasite stirs, and you gaze at the nymph through the flaming fist's hungry eyes. Your muscles shiver with her longing.
So she does have a parasite.
Burns with her heat.
What's wrong, Jara?
What are you? Wait. I know you.
You aren't safe. Get out of here now.
What's...
Your face. The Absolute has shown me.
Jara, what's going on? Who's this man?
Your head screams in agony. The change has come. Pustules boiling beneath your skin, your bones twisting, your flesh rupturing. And suddenly, silence.
It's a naked Mindflayer. Go here. Go punch punch.
Got it.
Hi.
A good moment to talk.
Hells. I'd heard tales of mind-flayers. Talons sharp as daggers, and tentacles yet more fearsome. But no tale did justice to its ethereal beauty. It floats like a butterfly.
Lady, no.
Its blood shimmers like silver.
One word, yuck.
So the critics have said of Faerun's greatest masterpieces. I'm not so cold-hearted, nor so short-sighted.
Her gaze intensifies. Your breath quickens, and your heart skips a beat.
Why?
The woman's senses are heightened and her fire stoked. The Mindflayer is no mere curiosity, but an object of desire.
That creature turned you on, didn't it?
Why should I deny it? My urge is as natural as the grape upon the vine. But perhaps there are other flavors that might satisfy my palate.
I'm not interested in sex, but thanks.
Not sex. Something far more intoxicating.
Is it, Hoots Hooch?
Close your eyes.
Because I could go buy you some. Just downstairs. Okay.
You see only darkness. Her voice shines through it, warmer than the sun, yet cooler than night.
The all-being. Here, there is no suffering. Here, you want for nothing. Here, you are anything.
Anything. I want to be a Power Ranger.
Tell me, what will you be?
Power Ranger.
You are more than powerful. An emperor to emperors. Your head adorned with a crown of gold, diamond, and ruby. The heavens tremble with the steps of your army. All beasts, all men and women, all creatures of the plains bow to your might.
Your flesh shivers, your heart bursts. True ecstasy for one fleeting moment.
Open your eyes. I'll remember you, and you'll remember me.
What'd I get? Rapture. Affected enemy has 1d6 bonus to attack rolls, ability checks, and saving throws until the next long rest. Okay. Anything in this chest? You don't need this gold, right? Or this. What about your wardrobe? There's a hat. I don't care about the hat. Okay, so... What's that? Beyond's journal.
Seems simple enough.
Night tears of blood. I know he's hiding something, and the other in the flophouse know too. I've seen how they look at him, how they look at me. They're scared of him, and I can't blame them. I am too. Started talking about her son. Rules of the reading room. Anyone caught pledging themselves in the library will be tethered to the bookcase of chained books. Any wizards caught examining the special collection without express permission will be commanded to read aloud to the whole library the passage they were enjoying. Anyone breaking the silence of the library will be promptly gagged. The Quattrasune? Oh. Karma Sutra. Take that and put that in the camp. Okay, anything in here? Outfits. Take them.
Anything of use?
Is this a thing? A way to get to the back double doors, okay. Go back down. Go out over here. Over here is gonna be Raphael's room. Probably. Or down here. Devil's Den. Okay, so then what is down here? Underdark room. This is supposed to be the Dro's room? Like the Dro twins? Interesting. And there's also this. They're way down there. Okay, before going to the Devil's Den, I want to check out this secret area down here. Because the Raphael thing might end up being this big long thing. Okay, everyone here?
With a flick of the wrist?
There we go. 27. Hello? What is in here? Nothing? I mean, there's a chest. Arkan's Hoard? Routine. Steal that. No. No. Okay, so instead just fast travel over here. What's this? The mine barrier. Okay. Now, save. Save over this one. Hi.
You must hear me, devil. I will do whatever it takes. Give you anything you ask.
There is
I
only
still swear
one
this guy
thing
looks
in
like
this
Christopher
world
Walken.
I desire. You do not have it, and you never will.
Kifrak boss.
You must help me, Raphael, for the sake of my people.
Hush now, Voss. These guests may not know it yet, but they want the same thing that you do. And unlike you, they have something of value to offer in return.
Whatever you discuss with this devil, I must hear of it. Find me below in the tap room, once you're loosed from his claws.
I'm glad you came. Not to my door, not yet, but to the final reckoning. One more thing before we begin, though.
But what's that? What?
For the first time since the Nautiloid, your mind is clear. It's unsettling.
You just cure me with a tadpole with a click of your fingers?
Wouldn't that be exquisite? But no. I'm afraid the tadpole is still there. But I did shut out your other visitor for a while, so we can enjoy some privacy. The Illithid can't hear us.
Huh. What's the catch?
Then speak freely and tell me why you brought me here.
I brought you here because I'm true to my word, and I can make all of this tadpole business go away, which means you and your lovely friends can remain blessedly free of tentacles. Let us speak plain.
Please.
I'll admit, you've impressed me. I wasn't sure you'd make it this far. But no matter how far you come, you're still on the road to ruin. A road that leads directly to a confrontation with the Elder Brain.
Yeah.
At best, it will kill you and everyone else in this city. At worst, it will assimilate you, and you won't have enough free will left to even wish you were dead. You have the key to destroying it in the palm of your hand, though.
My punchy punch? Orpheus?
Very perceptive. Yes.
I don't like the way you said yes there.
Can give you the means to break him free.
Why would I want him to... Why would I want to free him?
You'd rather suck on the Emperor's tentacles till the end of your days? Orpheus is your only hope of surviving this horror show without devolving into an Illithid. To you, he will be a friend. After all, you're at war with an Elder Brain.
All the evidence I've seen suggests Orpheus is my enemy and the Emperor is my ally.
If I'd realized you were so gullible, I'd have tricked you into selling your soul for a pocketful of beans when we first met.
Beans.
To the Emperor, you are nothing more than a beast of burden. One that will transport it to the Elder Brain. An ox requires food, and the occasional beating to keep it moving. You are simpler. The Emperor's words serve as both carrot and stick.
Perhaps it is true that Orpheus would ally with you against the Elder Brain. But if he proves uncooperative once free, you may have to kill him.
I guess it's worth taking the risk. I can always just punch him if it doesn't work out.
The Orphic Hammer. An artifact capable of shattering the chains that hold Prince Orpheus is held securely in my House of Hope, even now.
It's very convenient that you have exactly what I need.
Isn't it just? And it's even more convenient that you can give me exactly what I want in return.
Hey, what's that?
There it is. Of course.
What are you hoping to get out of all of this?
Power. You free Orpheus, and in doing so save the city, the Sword Coast, perhaps the whole world, and your own precious skin too.
Okay.
And you give me the crown that dominates the Elder Brain.
Why do you want the crown?
I have craved it ever since the arch-wizard Carsus created it, long centuries ago, and brought doom to the Empire of Netheril. That was the great age of humanity, and Netheril's flying sky cities were the apex of civilization. I was there the day it all fell apart. Entire cities plummeted from the sky, like angels with broken wings. The screams, oh, the screams. Hundreds of thousands of people watching in horror as the ground came up to meet them. It was not a happy meeting, and Carsus was responsible. Not driven by malice, but by ambition. He forged a crown imbued with all the powers of magic. A crown that would make any who wore it a god.
Okay.
Men cannot contain so much power. The crown destroyed its creator, and his empire fell with him. Carsus's folly, the bards and scholars call it. I call it hope. The hope of creating a better world, and the perils of unchecked hubris. I knew then that the folly of mortals could be the triumph of devils, and that I could use that crown to unite the Nine under one. Archdevil Supreme. Me.
Sounds like something you get at a
Zara
sandwich
wouldn't like
place.
that much. But even I'm not so desperate to spite
Like
her. I
ghost
wouldn't put
pepper in
hands
it or
on
something.
This bastard's hands.
Um. Like, I'm afraid that if I don't go along with him, that he cuts me off from the Orphic Hammer. Why didn't you take the crown there and then?
The archdevil Mephistopheles snatched up the crown and squirreled it away in one of his vaults. He is not more than a frigid archivist. So much power and potential kept inert. He made a miracle into a museum piece. I raged. But only for a decade or so. Then I waited. Ever watching for more than 1,000 years. For a mistake, a mishap, a misadventure. And these chosen, who have caused you so much trouble accidentally, did me a favor. They brought the crown back into play.
Don't they have the crown?
Through the aid of a diabolist, somebody capable of opening a portal to the hells. Deep in the hells.
You.
They must have raided Mephistopheles' vault. Impressive, I must admit. But they'll be dead soon. If you don't kill them, the Elder Brain will. It doesn't have feelings in the way you'd understand them. But it seems rather angry. It is inevitable. When you destroy the brain, and you will because you must, the crown will be yours for the taking.
Uh-huh.
And when that moment comes, you give the crown to me. In exchange, I give you the hammer now.
A simple transaction, it seems, but it's more than that. He's offering you an alternative to the Mindflayer in your head. Take Raphael's deal and you could free Orpheus. With Orpheus free, you would have no need to rely on the Emperor. But there's no guarantee that Orpheus would be on your side. And if you take the deal, you'll have to fulfill it. You'll have to deliver the crown of Carsus to the devil himself. He claims his ambition is to unite the hells, but can he be trusted to stop there? Do you trust him more than you trust the Emperor?
So I'm not taking the crown. I'd rather destroy the crown than risk it falling into the wrong hands again.
How short-sighted. Much better to put it into the right hands. Hands that will ensure it is removed from this world. And it's the only way you can ensure that you remain part of this world.
The thing is that we've seen from Will that making a deal with demons is not the best thing. Fine, where do I sign?
You can't be serious.
Right here. You'll find everything is in order.
What does it say?
The moment I have your signature, you will have the means to free Orpheus. The hammer. You guarantee the crown will be mine once the brain is defeated, and I swear that I will never use the crown to dominate a mortal.
What happens if I don't give you the crown?
I will come to collect. If you refuse to give me the crown, I collect your souls instead. And then we all gather in the House of Hope. Me dressed in my finest silks, you skinless, hanging from a hook to watch as your world dies.
No deal, I'm leaving.
I won't stop you. But time is running out. So don't stay away for long. If you see reason, I'll be here, waiting. Right up to the moment the world ends.
So I need to go to the tap house now. Down here.
There you are. I thought I lost you. Something was blocking me from hearing your thoughts.
That was Raphael.
Well, thank you for your honesty. Of course, I should have known the devil would come sniffing. The stench of impending chaos is irresistible to them. And what did he want with you?
He wants the crown that's on the brain.
Giving a devil what he wants sounds like a brilliant idea.
That's sarcasm? I'm going to assume that's sarcasm.
In return for bringing it to him.
I don't get to become a tentacle. That means to free Orpheus.
You turned him down.
I considered it.
Good. I am glad. But be careful. The devil is like a cockroach. No matter what you do to it, it will always come back. I doubt this will be the last time you are approached.
No, probably not.
I trust that you will continue to remember who is really on your side. Without my protection, you cannot defeat the Elder Brain. You cannot even get close to it, no matter what the devil whispers in your ear.
Okay, where am I going? This way. I don't trust the Emperor. I don't trust Raphael. Where is Kifrak Voss? Said down in the tap house, so I assume down here. Kifrak?
Hey.
No?
You paid Raphael a visit. I want to hear all about it.
He's up here somewhere. Oh, there he is.
I'm not going to start an argument. I just want to know why you turned the boss down.
I'm still considering my options.
Nothing wrong with that. I hope you make the right choice. The boss might be a devil, but he'll treat you more honestly than anyone else in the city.
Bullshit. There are plenty of good people here.
I'm sure you're right. Between the dictators, the murderers, the guild, and the cult, the city's brimming with goodness. Listen, because I'll only say this once. This fight isn't just about Baldur's Gate, or the Sword Coast, or even Faerun. If the brain wins, the Illithid Empire returns, and worlds you've never even dreamed of will die. Raphael can stop it. He wants to. And he knows how. You're the key. You always have been.
Then why make demands of me instead of just helping?
He's a devil. It's his nature. He needs to get his due.
Maybe I rejected him too hastily.
You definitely didn't.
You did. But that's fine. There's still time. Take your time. Have a drink. Sample the goods. Go see him when you're feeling refreshed.
Tell me you took the devil's deal. Tell me you will free Gith's heir.
I'll find another way to liberate Orpheus.
I did not come this far for you to turn your back on the First Mother's son. And yet it seems I have no choice but to trust. There is but one prism, and you are its key. Find a way to retrieve the hammer and free Orpheus from the prism. I will assemble his remaining honor guard and plan our next actions. Together, we will yet free the true heir of Gith's blessed empire. He will free us from Vlaakith and lead our Kithraki against the Geich. Istik, I will wait in the underground. Seek me when you have the hammer in hand.
Won't he attack if I free him?
The Prince of the Comet aches for Githyanki liberation more than he abhors Geich.
How do you know that?
He might seethe when you free him. He might gnash his teeth and slander your name. But he will see reason. I promise you.
Any idea where Raphael might keep the hammer?
The devil of Raphael's stature does not simply make camp on the shores of the Styx. He will have made a sanctuary for himself, a lavish one too, one that caters to his many vices. He must keep the Orphic hammer there. Every house has an entrance, Istik, even those in the Hells. You must find it.
Okay.
You are wasting your time and mine. Our true enemy is the Elder Brain. Focus your mind there.
No.
I presume you've found something interesting to discuss, if you're interrupting me again?
Part of a ball plot.
You as well? Devella's been harping on about Baal for months. Fancies herself something of an expert. I assumed it was just a bunch of conspiracy codswallop and fear-mongering. But she's been unusually insistent about this one, even for her. Fine. I'll bite. What's your theory?
Tell her about the murder target list you found.
Devella is going to be a real pain in the trunk about this. Since you seem to be on an obnoxiously similar wavelength, why don't you seek her out? She'll be at the Elf Song Tavern. Show her the list, and I'll stay and inform the Fist here. Oh, and you'll need this pass. It'll give you access to the lower city.
What are you doing?
Well, what are you waiting for? You've a bloody conspiracy to solve. Move!
I don't like this elephant. I need to talk to Chihiro?
Thorin knows the hunt. In one stroke, she places the Harpers beyond our reach. Separates us from our pack. Until we know who the false facers are, we cannot trust anyone beyond ourselves.
So what next?
Good question. I don't have an answer yet. So let me offer an apology instead. I have not been overly generous with the truth. I came here to learn of the Chosen, true enough. But I set my Harper searching for someone else, too.
Who are we searching for?
Tell me, what do you know of a man named Minsk of Rashomon?
Does he still have Space Hamster Boo?
The name is as familiar as Jaheira's own. A hero of the time of troubles, who saved the city more than once.
One from Baldur's Gate 1 and 2, I believe.
But few know of his fate, I think. I had hoped to keep it that way. Minsk is an old friend. Perhaps my oldest. We fought at one another's backs, times beyond counting. And the last time I saw him, I left him to die.
Ooh. I suspect there's more to the story than that.
There always is. But that is still the fundamental fact of it. Before we ever heard of this absolute, we received word of a gathering in the Undercity. What we found was the first dark seed of this plot. A circle of cultists with Mindflayers in their midst. We might have ended it there, cut off at the root, but before I could send for help, Minsk charged in alone. It was chaos. He was overrun, dragged down beneath a mass of tentacles. I had a choice. Stay and let word of this cult die with us, or leave him and live to fight another day.
I'm sorry, that was a cruel choice to have to make.
The world takes much from those who presume to defend it. But sometimes, you get to take it back.
Minx is alive?
So don't be sorry, because I mean to use you, if you're willing. Infection, indoctrination, eradication. That has been the fate of everyone the cult has captured so far, but it has not been yours. With your help, perhaps it need not be Minsk's either.
Then let's find him.
As simply as that? For no other reason than that I asked?
I want to know if he has a space hamster.
Perhaps you two will get along. Oh, the point is moot without the means to find him. Without the Harpers, we shall have to find another path. I'll have a better idea of what that is once we're through the gates. Seems I need to reacquaint myself with this damned city.
Okay. All kinds of stuff said, so... Save.
Birthday boy's just nervous, but don't worry.
There's a thing? Like a secret right here. Not here. Put it down here. Refugees.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the
Okay, how do I get to Lower City?
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules?
Lower City, Lower City. Don't think it's over here. That is Lego's Flophouse. This is down there. Well, no, not down there, but up over here in this corner. Down here is something. Looks like there's a statue and a cave.
We've got the tool for the job.
As if any of us
is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Okay, I guess come through here. Maybe it's on the other side? I don't know.
We broke down the door because it sounded like somebody was
Lord Gortash is expecting you.
inside.
This was towards the prison that I was at.
I spoke to a witness who says you entered the house before the fire started.
How do I go up? Not here. Not there. Out over here?
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
Just dust on the board.
Mizora's here.
What happens next is out of our hands.
Gortash is expecting you.
If it isn't little Will's chums. I hope he hasn't been too much trouble. Heard about his father. The Dead Three's puppet. A travesty, really. He's upstairs in Worm's Rock, ordaining Gortash as Archduke. A splendid shindig, I hear. Perfect for crashing. Go on up. We'll talk after. And bring the pup along, if you can. I'd hate for him to miss the fun.
Ravengard's a hero. Elturel would still be stuck in there.
Where is Will? That's Gale. Scratch has something. There's Withers.
The dog wags his tail, a small bag clenched between
Give that here.
his
What do you
teeth.
have? I heard a cat. Pet the dog.
He gives in and surrenders his
Got an
right.
iron bowl. Always have to pet Scratch.
Scratch's tongue lolls out happily, his tail wagging even faster.
Heard cat. I don't see cat. Okay, so Will down here. No. Will? Over here.
Men, women, children, all barred from entry. A damn travesty.
A decade ago, Baldur's Gate would have welcomed any and everyone seeking refuge. Who would take in these souls, if not the Jewel of Baldur?
Perhaps we can reason with the leadership.
Gortash, do you mean? Those metal hunks do not obey a man who sees reason. There is no negotiating with the dead gods is chosen. They know only the language of punishment and pain. To make Baldur's Gate a safe haven, we'll first need to bathe Gortash and Orin in their own blood.
Seems like Grand Duke Stelmane's been murdered. Did you know her at all?
Twice. The first time, I was a boy of 7 or 8, at a banquet in the Flaming Fist's honor. One look and I was smitten. Chestnut hair that flowed behind her like willow fronds, as she floated from one room to the next as if carried by clouds. The second time, Stelmane was different. Even with the aid of a cane, each step she took was a struggle. Every word she spoke took great physical effort. A stroke victim? I asked Father later. No, he said. A stroke survivor.
You sense uncertainty in Will's voice. He questions his father's explanation.
Since there's something more to the story.
Something's always gnawed at me. At the banquet, Stelmane didn't seem to look at us, but through us. But that second time, her gaze never left me. It was steel, sharp and unyielding. It could just be my imagination, but I always felt that it was more than a stroke that had changed her. What, though? I couldn't say.
I don't know.
Not a tragedy, a calculated cruelty. Think about it. My father was tadpoled. Stelmane is dead. The people are frightened and the council's in disarray. To exert control, he must first sow chaos. A tyrant's strategy, as father would say. These murders aren't random acts. Someone powerful is guiding the killer's hand, and the city is made weaker for it.
I'd like you to join us.
Sorry, but there's no room for me.
Swap out with Jaheira.
Let's make this happen.
Okay. Subclass features. Dark One's Own Luck. Call on your patron to change your fate and add a 1d10 to an ability check. Gain a spell. Replace spells. Okay, so... Fireball? Hunger of Hadar. Do that one. Arms of Hadar. Hex. Make your attacks deal an additional 1d6 necrotic damage to the target and give it a disadvantage on ability. Armor. Shatter. Blind. Counterspell. Level up. Gain a passive Eldritch Invocations. In your study of occult lore, you've unearthed Eldritch Invocations, fragments of brand attribute of magic powers. You can cast these spells once per long rest, and they don't expend any spell slots. You can cast Confusion with a Warlock spell slot. You can Polymorph. You can Slow, Sign of Ill Omen. Eldritch Blast. I already have. Cast Speak of Animals at will without expending a spell slot. You can invoke your patron's Bewitching Charm. You gain proficiency in Deception and Persuasion. You already have Darksight, don't you? That might be a good thing to get. Guy's Self, you can learn cast one of Shadows. Once per long rest, you can cast Bane. Silence and Ray of Sickness. Fire Shield. New feat. New spell. Why, I guess. I want this. Give you all kinds of HP. Flame Strike. 10 to 16, 8 to 64. Wait a minute. You can cast Enhanced Sleep Spell without expending a spell slot. You can Speak with the Dead. Conjure Elemental with a Warlock spell slot. That might be good. What's this? Fiendish Resilience. Choose a damage type and become resistant to it. You can pick a new damage type each short rest. Gain a cantrip. Do Mage Hand, I guess. And hold Humanoid. Okay. Now we'll...
Keeping pace.
Where is Traveler Chest? Traveler's Chest, over here.
Love surprises.
Okay, we need to get you a weapon. No, 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 no. Deals, conductive strikes, no. Not proficient with medium armor, so I need light armor. Everything requires light armor. Hmm. Stealthy, gain bonus stealth checks, 1 to stealth. Anyone have armor? Give to Will. Give the Will. When you deal damage with a weapon attack, you gain give to Will. You. No, no. I could have swore I had weapons that were like bind. Not proficient with... Okay. Martial weapons or short swords. What are you proficient with, Will? Proficient with halberds. Hmm. Hmm. Maybe this works for Will? I'm not sure. Medium, medium, medium. Um... Give to Will. That's fine, I guess. Okay. Will, what do we have for you now? We have these. Equip that. Equip that. Okay, I need to find a merchant.
No one stopped me yet.
That is what it seems like I need to do.
Lord Gortash is expecting you. Please make your way to the audience chamber.
So... here. The dancing axe.
Yes, darling, it's very...
Did you get to look at their gyrometics? Or their targeting modules?
Let the man breathe. That watcher sent him flying. Did you see how far that watcher threw me? It must have been 10 licks. I can't believe you tried to climb up one, you madman.
What do you need?
Say what you're selling. So, if we go to you... Mellow Harmony? So that's for bards. Trident. Dagger. Thought I tried to equip him with a dagger and they were going... They were kind of implying that I couldn't do that. Do that. Sell wares.
Short father, bless you.
I need a quick word.
Have I been up here?
Now, stop. Now you've just sampled some of Baldur's Gate's finest incense. Delicious.
What do you ever say?
Everything alchemical from potions to poisons. Be sure to savor each.
There's nothing really up here.
Are they going to arrest us?
Calm down, dear. It won't
really matter. Meaning that in the games of
Lord Janeth's bodyguard.
we're not even pawns, just dust on the board. What happens next is out of our hands.
go on up. Pay go.
Okay. I don't like all these people here.
Kinspeople, Baldurians, and dearest Duke Ravengard, thank you for joining me on this exceptional day.
It's him. Gortash. This is it. I can practically taste his blood from here.
My father's here, Karlak. Cool your fires. He must not come to harm.
I couldn't stand to see the Seal Watch get their hands on you. Let's wait for a more opportune moment.
I don't want to put you in harm's way either. I'll wait for now. But that prick is going to pay.
Yeah, he will.
A moment, please, my friends. An old acquaintance has come to pay her respects. Please, Karlak, come and say a proper hello.
My respects! You're lucky I've agreed not to shove my boot up your...
Ah, how I've missed your colourful turns of phrase. We must catch up just as soon as I've had words with your little friend. As for you, I understand congratulations are in order. Thorm's defeat hasn't gone unnoticed. You're known for who you are and for that netherstone that you carry.
Uh-huh.
The quakes are a clear warning. If nobody steps in soon, it'll free itself from the authority of the crown. I expect it'll start with turning the Sword Coasts infected. You among them. That prism of yours won't last indefinitely. Next, the grand design. The Mindflayer Empire reborn. If we're lucky, we'll become slaves. If we're unlucky, well, not the most thrilling of prospects, but it's a fate that can be avoided. If you and I come to an understanding, together we can still restore authority over the brain.
Of course. Gortash always did have an eye for opportunity.
I'm not interested in bargaining with the likes of
The
you.
likes of you stand to benefit from the likes of me. There's an old wisdom. A brittle alliance can never be mended. It can only break. With Ketheric gone, Orin proved treacherous. Baal's chosen wants the Netherstones for herself.
I mean...
She only cares for blood. And your blood and mine are of particular interest to her.
I don't think she cares about the Netherstones. And what are you getting at?
Orin changes shape faster than you and I change clothes. You know. She's tricked you before. She's targeted me as well. I'm well protected, but she's extremely good at what she does. If Orin obtains all 3 netherstones, she'll plunge the coast into chaos and paint the city in blood. I can't let that happen. I want to lead this city to glory, not scorch its earth.
You want me to believe you mean no harm to the city? It's gonna take a lot to make me trust you.
I'd like to propose a pact, a divine oath sworn upon spirit and flesh. I do no harm to you, nor you to me. Furthermore, you'll have nothing to fear from my steel watch while our pact stands. Thorm's stone is yours to keep. When you slay Orin and take her stone, you bring it here, so the 3 are united once again. Together we rule Faerun as kings. No, more than kings. Gods. We rule as the absolute.
And my father?
Your father will do whatever you command him to, like any other subject in our kingdom. What do you say? Shall we be allies?
I can detect no deceit. This alliance could serve us well. And if it does not, well, we need not honor it.
Let's be allies, said the viper to the frog.
Like what is the analogy? The scorpion on top of the... Oh god, I can't remember what it is. It's like a scorpion riding across a waterway. And it's like it's in its nature to sting or something. I don't think we're going to be allies.
What a shame to refuse the power of a god. Perhaps a demonstration of why you need my help will motivate you to make the right decision. Your camp is compromised. One among you is an imposter, a faceless. Who, I can't say. I'd suggest a thorough investigation. You'll find I speak the truth.
An imposter? But who in the hell's...
Let this be a warning. Orin is the spark in a powder keg. We make an alliance, or the city is made ash. I will give you time to reconsider.
Tread carefully. Remember, you must do what it takes to survive, even if it means striking a deal with the enemy.
Oh, but I most certainly am not. Now, come, be witness, as I make history as the first Archduke of Baldur's Gate.
Oh, decisions.
Hang on. We're at a strategic disadvantage here. Better to take down those machines, then rip Gortash's throat out.
Sage advice. My steel watchers take unkindly to threats, no matter how hollow. You're of little use to me, dead. But dead is exactly what you will be if you arouse the ire of my steel watch.
I have no interest in this sham of a ceremony.
Your brain twists and stretches under the Watcher's gaze. The pain almost brings you to your knees before fading.
You will follow me, and you will show due respect. Distinguished dukes, patriarchs, dearest Raven Guard, I will heed your call. A new chapter begins.
Mm.
Enver Gortash, swearest thou by Baldur's blade to defend the citizens of Baldur's Gate from enemies within and without?
I swear.
Swearest thou true faith and fealty to the same, by word, deed, and decree, so that none may suffer?
I swear.
Gathered guests, grant ye consent?
No. Prepare to object.
Don't. You will only invite his ire and your own death.
A traitor's words. He means to fracture this council.
Watchers to arms! A war of the absolute has begun.
This is probably just going to end up with me being dead. Curtains. Incineration caster.
Calm down, dear.
The house before the fire sparked. I'm not sure I believe her. The way they look at you, judging you. Don't like it.
You're not being paid to like it. If I were you, I'd focus on my own job and leave the
Vora. Who are you?
No distractions, please.
Okay. Zora.
Go on up. Pay Gortash.
Do you stop me from going this way? You do. To Lower City. Hmm. Come on. Taking a long time to load this area. Asparagus Mali.
My herd are dairy goats. I bet they're going to slaughter them, the poor things.
I can think again.
More severe punishment.
You're having a chuffy laugh.
Breathe deep and move.
Basilisk Gate. Murder target Rovere.
I don't like this. I don't like the look in some of their eyes.
The citizen is unconscious and won't be waking up anytime soon.
What happened?
These street trash need to watch their tone. I don't tolerate disrespect.
With that hat, maybe you should start tolerating some disrespect. The Barnacle, so church, right?
I have something to ask.
Vicar Humbletoes.
Child of faith, be welcome to the Stormshore Tabernacle. You have come far, I perceive. How may I serve you this day?
Are holy items available here for purchase?
Of course, my child. Within limits. Behold my wares.
What can I buy? The Sacred Star. Sanctified weapon. Undead creatures struck by this weapon are possibly turned. Mantle of the Holy Warrior. Crusader's Mantle. Radiate a holy power that emboldens nearby allies. Their weapon attacks deal an additional 1 through 4. The Reviving Hands. When you heal a creature, it gains the effect of Blade Ward. When you revive a creature, it gains the effect of Death Ward. Blade Ward has resistance. Okay, Death Ward. I mean, that seems really nice. Not too expensive. Cape, I'm not sure about. Okay, give these. Where'd they go? To Halson.
There is much to do.
Equip. Statue of Mistra.
You see an altar dedicated to Mistra. Mistra, mother of all magic, is the patron of wizards and often called upon by other spellcasters as well. She's said to be a jealous goddess. Even though you do not follow her, you feel her power resonating from the statue. She is the one true spell at the heart of all spells. The weave could not be in better hands.
Statue of Helm. Statue of Tyr.
You see an altar dedicated to Helm the Vigilant.
They named Helm because he wears a helmet.
Helm the Watcher is a guardian god, dedicated to the preservation of order. Many turn to him in troubled times. Make your donation to him and you'll likely feel more vigilant, more resilient to the unexpected.
Okay.
How much farther can I go?
Divine protectors of
Statue of Tyr.
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr.
I'm guessing physical combat.
Tyr, the blind god, offers justice to all, innocent and malefactor alike. The law dictates what is right, be that reward or retribution. Your knowledge of religion isn't extensive enough to tell you more.
Okay, and... well...
What comes next? Yes.
You see an altar dedicated to Selûne.
Read the
The
altar.
inscription reads, "Let all who worship the changing tides of life and knowledge feel the blessings of Selûne. Trust in the purity of my light. See the constancy in its inconstancy, and you will be guided aright. Your scholarship of religion tells you no more."
Defender of the people.
Well, no.
You see an altar dedicated to Selûne, an inscription. Trust in the goddess of the moon and stars. Her words and light have long helped wanderers to find their way. Perhaps it could help you, too.
Let's see.
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr. His unseeing eyes are a testament to the lawful life he lived and what it cost him. Make a sacrifice out of your own pocket and you may yet be blessed.
Still breathing, despite everything.
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr.
Yeah.
You see an altar dedicated to Tyr.
I get to choose how much I donate? Okay, so I do donate, do 200? Yeah, that's fine, 199.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required.
Okay.
Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion is required. Your offering is accepted, but more evidence of devotion.
No.
Moving in. Very well.
If the Steel Watchers had eyes, at least you'd feel like you were being watched by something with a soul.
Maybe. Not sure about that, but maybe. So somehow I need to get upstairs. Elf song?
The Elf Song Tavern. I wonder if my old things are still there. They could be of use to you.
Oh.
I'll give shot?
It's in here.
Mother was still alive.
Bombasto, you sound like you could be interesting.
I sure wouldn't want to be one of the Flaming Fists. They got the shittiest job in town. Believe me, I know something about knocking heads together.
Okay. So, I need into the basement. Murder target, Chef Rover.
Damn rats. Oi, you! I thought I asked you to clean the rats out of this cellar yesterday already. Hop to it. Get in there.
You're mistaken, we've never met.
I could have sworn you were an adventurer. You look like an adventurer, and you talk like an adventurer.
Okay.
You must be an adventurer.
Okay. Haven't I done this before?
Probably. Lots of rats in this world. Been having problems with them in cellars for the whole 20 years of my career. Oh, go on. Nothing better to practice your skills on than a few rats.
Are these rats of extraordinary size or something?
Playing with cats, especially lazy lumps that won't catch rats.
Oh, cat.
The cellars are just down the stairs. There,
Look, Tambourine. A servant comes to help us. Kill those rats, would you? When they're dead, the other servants will feed us.
Okay.
Have a lot on my mind and, well, in it.
I had a lot of rats.
What path lies before me?
Punch, punch.
Nature's fury shall not be checked.
Let's go.
Hmm. Hmm. You have arrows. I want to use... There we go. That's what I wanted. How'd you survive? Um. Do throw. You most definitely should have them. Where are my throwing potion thingies? No, not arsonist oil. Really? I thought I had some.
Enemies abound. I must reach there. This is my time.
Really? Keepsake ring.
That leads further in. The mechanism to open it is somewhere among the wine racks.
Dominate beast.
Moving ahead.
So somewhere among the wine racks.
Let's see what this does.
On the other side, you'll find a passageway, known only to those invited to do business.
What's in here?
Send the camp. Send the camp.
Curious.
Go see what's down here.
The psionic detector's been activated. There must be Gith hostiles nearby.
Why are there give hostiles?
Get Yankee. Blacketh has found us. Get rid of them, quickly!
In the meantime, tear every brick out if you have to. If it doesn't come, we must find evidence of its whereabouts.
What's in here?
Pick up and add to wares. Okay, get rid of group mode. That seems like something that I don't want to have open. Examine conduit. Can't move. Bonus actions while holding open, but can summon an ally every other turn. There one on the other. There is. Okay. So... how do I do this?
On my way.
Start turning out lights. Thanks to Cordash and Steel Watchers, it's becoming more and more difficult to have eyes on what's going on in the city. Hear me out. What if we make a play to reclaim the Shield of Sylvam? If it can keep a beholder at bay, surely it can do something to get around those damn scrying eyes.
This calls for careful footwork. Don't want to draw any attention. Have to keep going. Here goes nothing.
That's curious.
What did I find? A whole other back room, which is where the loot is. So I guess the question is, are these guys actually hostile? No, they're not. I guess because I haven't made a decision?
At the ready.
What a pleasant surprise. Here you are, as brazen as described. The traitor who would steal from our queen. Of course you had help, didn't you? From the illithid you carry inside the astral prism. How quaint that we should meet here, in the very place that it once called home. We know all about the Emperor and its dealings with you. Though I must confess, its peculiar relationship with you threw us off course for a while. Most illithids prefer to dominate their thralls through transformation. Yet here you stand, untransformed. Tell me, what did it offer you in exchange for your servitude?
The promise of defeating, well, non-servitude, the Illithid is my ally.
You have fallen prey to its manipulation. Your story ends here. We will reclaim the astral prism, purge it of the illithid interloper, and restore it to our queen.
Did you know the Emperor is not the only occupant of the astral prism?
My dear child, I already know all there is to know. I will liberate you from your puppet master, Shamazala Blackith!
Okay, I need to get rid of you.
Time for some bloody work.
Now, so do one of you. Then from there, Eldritch Blast. Okay, the gates are down, which is what I really wanted.
Still on my feet. What comes next?
Okay, from here.
I see. It shall be done.
Summon an Earth Elemental. And then Poison Ray. Poison Ray on someone. Allison, come on. You know you're too big to fit through there.
I shall strike like a hidden serpent.
Then Karlach.
Turn down the fire.
Okay. So, players, whatever this is, Primordial Gales, multi-attack, counterspell. Take this.
Nature shall be defended at any cost.
The blade will not bend.
Okay, never mind. Apparently I'm frightened. Earth Elemental, multi-attack on you. Only 2? Okay. Okay. I don't like that you keep making everyone afraid.
None can withstand nature's wrath. That is where I'm needed.
Forever dauntless.
Flourish.
May the gods take you first.
Oops. Elemental warp here.
Let our enemy's corpses nourish the ground. No time to spare.
Take this. Ooh, critical hit.
On the victor's path. Best be on my way.
Pew pew. What happened to the other? There we go. Stop smacking Karlach. There.
Is relentless. You handled it well. Let's hope she exhausts her forces soon.
What do you have?
There's a statue that conceals the way through. I'll reveal it to you.
When a Gith Yankee casts Fly, their next melee weapon attack deals an additional. So, Lae'zel?
My dogs are barking. Can we rest?
Silver key. Location of reserve supplies. For night's use only, do not distribute. Buried behind Counting House, path to Baldur's Gate near Upper City. Mausoleum key. Then the camp.
Open up.
Okay. And then... Inroads by Arms Dealer Gortash. Silver Key. They need to be silenced. Ledger of the water deep debts. Okay. So in here.
My old home. Thank you for bringing me back. Look around. You'll find some of my things still intact. Perhaps even useful to you.
This weapon deals an additional 1d4 damage against shapeshifters or polymorphed creatures.
My old sword. My first purchase as an adventurer. No use to me anymore. It's yours, if you want it.
Unique shell.
My old wardrobe. The home of all my disguises. We are what we appear to be. And so appearances.
Cerebral Citadel Armor. Rare heavy armor. Frightened immunity. You can no longer be frightened. If the wearer is infested by a Mindflayer tadpole, they gain +1 to intelligence, wisdom, and charisma saving throws, and they have disadvantage on stealth checks. Cerebral Citadel gloves. Charm or frighten a creature to gain 1d4 damage. Notes on Mindflayer anatomy. Scroll of Seeming. Delmain's portrait.
There she is, in all her glory. Delmain, my old partner.
Then Butterfork.
My cutlery set. A gift from my mother. The butter knife is missing, but otherwise it looks to be complete. I don't need it anymore, but the memory stirs something in me still. The chains I use to buy my meals. Villains and lawbreakers. You see, I tried to exercise morality where I could. An old container for brains. Empty. Shame. It would have been nice to find one to sustain me now. A recipe for fiddlehead soup. A favorite meal of mine. When I had need of meals like that.
Nope, what's this? Okay. You want to tell me what this room's about? Lower City Sewers. Hi, who are you?
It's not safe here. It's too late for me, but not for you. Run as fast as your legs can carry you.
What are you doing down here?
The shapeshifter, or in the red. She seized me from our camp, bore me here to Baal's enclave. She slit my belly and filled her cup with my blood. A toast, she said, to her false god. She told me when her cup ran dry, she'd come for the rest of me. I'm done for. I will hold her off as long as I'm able. Run while you still can. Don't even think about fighting her. This foe is too powerful.
You will not stand alone. We will face her together.
We face her already.
Look at it, crawling and sniffing and rooting around in the filth. Is it my netherstone you seek, little piggy? Hush, hush. Orin will take care of you and your little pet.
What have you done, Blazel?
No, not a thing. Still gasping and gagging on the foul airs of Baal's temple. I will not slice. Her kind die too easily. The Murder Lord demands a better offering. Something new, sticky, sweet, and delicious. He wants you.
Why does the Murder Lord want me? Huh? Huh, fruit roll-up lady?
Ketherick's killer turned the corpse lover to carrion when you took his stone. Oh, but he was a dull kill. No blood to spill, no guts to rip. A desiccated husk, all dust and hollow. You must be sharpened before you set your edge against my skin.
And how exactly do I sharpen myself?
Against the tyrant's throat, of course.
I had an arrangement with Lord Gortash, but he whinges and wails over the crown, wanting to command it alone. Oh, how I long to slit his poxy smile from ear to ear. But I can't touch him. He bound my blade when we first conspired. Gortash didn't want me at first. Didn't trust me. Got me to wag my tongue, swear an oath, never to hang him from the hooks. Drip drain him into father's open jaws. You must kill the tyrant. Take the netherstone from his corpse and bring it to my temple.
There we slice and shred each other. The survivor claims the stones. What's left of the other is Baal's. Agree, and I will bring my assassins to heal. They watch you always, longing to spray the crimson from your veins. Refuse me, and you'll learn what happens to those who defy Baal's doctrine. So will your friend.
Okay.
Orin demands a fight to the death. The prize for the victor, the Netherstones, and the chance to control the crown alone. Accept, and you must kill Gortash. Refuse, and your companion's life may be forfeit, as might your own. Orin's assassins will hunt you like prey for slaughter.
So you're stabbing your ally in the back or asking me to?
No. We had a balance. The chosen three. But it tumbled when you turned the Bone Lord to ash. Now,
I'm not sorry about that.
flesh tries to gouge me from the city. That festering inadequate thinks me a flesher, butchering and cleaving only to whip the herd towards his tin men's oppression. You must kill him, gore him like a pig prepped for the spit. Only then will you be sweet and sharp, ready for the murder lord's purpose.
Sounds like you need me.
Need? No. I do not need. You are made of nothing. Meaningless flesh and bone. I do not need.
You sure about that?
Baal's age approaches, and you could be there to see it. An idol of flesh, made to welcome his
I forgot to turn
bleeding
off Will's hat.
There is time for you yet. Time to save. Do not underestimate his steel watch. Seek their cradle in the lower city and skewer their skull meat. Make them rust and blood. Then you can gore the lordling again and again and again. But listen close, bone killer.
Killer of bones.
Step in my domain while the tyrant still sucks air, and I will carve your failure into your pretty plaything's skull. Bring me his stone, and I will set the bait free. Only then can you and I make exquisite butchery. The victor will set the world to slaughter. That is Baal's offer. He will not make another.
Item received, the backpack. What did I receive in a backpack? Oh, it's all of Lae'zel's stuff. Send to camp. It appears to be an attendance log on the care given during the Duke's ongoing illness. The most recent entries detail a deterioration in Duke's condition. Can't explain the relapse. Duke lacks appetite, awareness, or interest in anything. Occasionally asks after visitor, which I suspect might be cause of current condition. Duke used to receive visitor in private every 10 day, always hooded and cloaked, always shown in and left to attend Duke privately. No luck in finding. Oddly enough, can't recall visitor's gender or even stature. Could be a half-orc or a halfling for all I know. Hoping for their return visits appeared to ease the Duke's mind and body greatly. Invasion plans. Sea of moving ice, down to just, okay. So Lae'zel's kidnapped. I can't use her in a party. Okay, I guess back up. hoping this means the assassins are called off of the... everyone else as well.
Sorry, sir. Thank you, sir. God bless you. Your
I want to have a word.
It's the least I can do. Damn, it's good to be alive. Herman, is that you?
Go talk to Tambourine.
Hello, servant ape. Would you kill those rats, please? Their presence vexes me.
I already killed them.
Never a dull moment. If not over, with a throat.
You kill the rats, yes? I heard commotion in the cellar. Good. Perfect. Here, you take this.
Her name is on the murderer's target list.
Rats, murderers. Always knew the chef gig wasn't going to be easy. Do not worry. Chef Revere's eyes will be kept peeled for murdering types.
Yay, money. Okay, but I'm actually going to call it a bit early here tonight. Daylight savings time, or whatever the hell it's called. It's kind of messing me up right now. I will be on tomorrow with something. I haven't decided yet. I haven't even made a schedule. But, yeah. I will see you all next time. I hope you have a good rest of your week. And I can't think of anything else. But with that, bye-bye!